So news broke late last night that Ghislaine Maxwell had been found guilty on 5 of 6 charges relating to child sex trafficking, crimes which could see her spend the rest of her life behind bars, and there is no doubt whatsoever she deserves nothing less. Her crimes are abhorrent. But frankly, rather than discuss that, because it turns my stomach, I want to address the media coverage of it, since it's really prompted questions about how independently it acts. Not just the politicians, as I so often speak about, but the elite upper classes themselves too. Consider the BBC. They interviewed Alan Dershowitz immediately after the verdict was read out, who they introduced as a constitutional lawyer. And he spoke at length about how this verdict exonerated Prince Andrew. Now, hang on a minute. Not only was this at that time not about Prince Andrew, but Ghislaine Maxwell, but Dershowitz himself is accused of the same crimes as Andrew in relation to his own friendship with both Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. What the hell were the BBC playing at, and why did they immediately allow this particular line of response? Well, it seems obvious, really, as our non-sweaty prince of the realm might soon find himself in significant bother. As Maxwell faces the rest of her life behind bars, is she the sort to make a deal to lighten her own sentence by bringing down more people? Let's face it, her association with Epstein and his infamous contacts list means she no doubt knows an awful lot of details about an awful lot of powerful people. Not just Prince Andrew, of course, but many others too, possibly including Dershowitz. The BBC's actions, their choice of guest, whom they must have known was implicated himself, was not an accident. They've apologised this morning saying they don't know how it happened, but if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Someone at the BBC booked him, got hold of his representation and invited him on for interview. He was in place to respond to the verdict straight after it was read out. So this was pre-arranged when news that a verdict would be delivered that day came out. Our state broadcaster, who we fund with our licence fees, moved straight into Operation Protect the Prince and is now pleading stupidity. Dershowitz himself is accused of child sex abuse, and the BBC seemingly platformed him to come out to bat for Andrew. That's frankly pretty sick, and for anyone still spouting the BBC as guilty of their bias, spin your way out of this one. What more comes out of this in the coming weeks or months, we'll have to see. Will Maxwell meet with an unfortunate accident, given what she knows, or may know, isn't a crass question to ask either, but given the mainstream media, especially the BBC, should be given a wide berth if you're looking for the truth, because we're apparently funding them so they can protect elitist establishment interests at any cost.